You want to go to love and hate?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, I have to look at mine on my phone because I want to pronounce it correctly.
And by the way, I was going to bring my love, but it's over there and I forgot to get it. So I'm going to have you get it.
It's Liney?
No, it's over there.
Okay. Well, do you want me to just do that now?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
My new cookbook.
I can't believe you're going to show people the cookbook.
I am. When was the last time you guys bought a cookbook?
This is not sponsored, but if you do want to sponsor us, Samin Nosrat.
Samin Nosrat. Okay, I just want to discuss. I love this cookbook. I've not bought a cookbook, of course, in like decades, because why do I need to buy one when I just follow recipes online? But I was very interested. She is the woman who did Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, and is all about, adding those elements to a dish and kind of not always needing a recipe. So here's why this is my favorite thing. First of all, it's really beautiful. Second of all, I was very happy to support a book and buy a book. And I feel like I really started cooking a lot as the kids got older, and certainly during COVID, things turned, and I began to be a good cook. And with this book, I feel like I'm venturing into an area that I have never been in. No.
Chef status?
It is much harder, this cookbook. She calls to do things that I've never done before, like aquafaba. Does everybody know what that is? I didn't. It's the juice from a can of chickpeas that you use as a base and acts like egg whites. I didn't know that. There's like a Meyer lemon preserve that you need
that's
to
exactly
make.
what I just
Yes.
went. One pot chicken with pearl couscous and preserved lemon.
So this cookbook's very interesting. She really suffered during COVID and became very depressed and very sad, and had a very rough COVID, and began to cook and think about the way we cook for each other. And so this cookbook builds on each other. It builds on pieces. So the first pieces are like dressings and sauces, and then you use them later on. And she's like, some things are recipes, some things are like, throw this together with that. It is much harder. It is challenging me. I've made 4 things now from the cookbook. There's a grid of how to make roasted winter vegetable salads where you pick and choose from charts, which is really cool. So I just want to say this is my favorite cookbook, although I'm a little sad that the paper in this day and age is not super. It was a very expensive book. I'm not going to lie.
Do you want to tell the people how much you spent on the book?
No, because it was a treat, and I realized it was stupid. But for that amount of money, I would think that the paper would be better quality.
I mean, the quality of everything fucking sucks, and everything's like $1 kajillion.
Yes.
So
that goes into my hate. So you keep going.
I haven't even started.
Okay, please go into.
I wasn't
Wait,
even.
But it's also called Recipes and Rituals to Share with People You Love. Isn't that so nice? I really love
to
this.
our 5 followers.
Yes. I love the cookbook, and it's challenging. If you want to challenge yourself with recipes and not just a basic recipe, try it. It's hard.
Okay, so that is so not my love or hate.
No, Ava's not a cook. She doesn't like to cook.
Wait, okay, that is a lie. I enjoy cooking. It's just like, I honestly, like, you're not going to like what I'm going to say.
What, you don't like my cooking?
No.
Oh, that would be
I like to
bad.
cook. I honestly don't love our kitchen.
Really? It's not so easy.
I just don't think for somebody who mentally has to overcome the hurdle of cooking in the first place, I don't feel like our kitchen makes it conducive to that.
I'm just going to say that I think you're wrong about that and need to rethink. If you know the food writer and recipe artist, Lori Colwyn, from years ago, I have a cookbook over there of hers. She wrote about having the tiniest New York City kitchen and making amazing dishes in her little tiny apartment. And I have to say, I had in my 20s the teeniest of tiny kitchen. Like we have a...
And you didn't cook.
No, I did. I would cook and make unbelievable
You
things.
said that you did not become a cook until we've gotten
No,
older.
I said I didn't become a cook. It didn't mean I didn't cook. I wasn't a great cook.
Okay.
It took a long time. But I had crappy knives, and I'm like shredding vegetables for Roy Yamaguchi's.
Okay, but you were like motivated to do that, and I'm just not motivated to do
that's
that.
what I'm going to say.
And I don't love the
I'm
kitchen.
going to say, in the past year, I can't think of one time you cooked for me. So you might like to cook, but you live here, and I don't ever see you cook.
I mean, I'm taken care of.
Just saying you don't cook. Keep going.
I have a mother that buys good things. Okay. So my love of the week is this sacred about 10 days in between Rosh Hashannah and Yom Kippur. It's called, do you know what this period of time is called?
The days of awe.
No, yeah, but do you know how to say it in Hebrew?
Yamim? Is Yamim in there?
No.
What?
Aseret, Yami, Teshuvah.
Teshuvah is forgiveness.
Yes, forgiveness.
Yes, Teshuvah is forgiveness.
So, yep, it's 10 days. It is often called the days of awe. The days of awe. Anyway, the 10 days between the recent Jewish New Year and now our major day of repentance on Thursday is supposed to be a period of time where you reflect, pray, and do tzedakah, which is good charity and deeds. And I've honestly loved this period of time. I've been extremely introspective. You're also like supposedly being you're supposedly being judged the hardest by God in this 10-day period. Like if you're going to do something good or bad, like you shouldn't do it in this period. But like if you're going to do something good, like you totally should. And in this 10 days, you're like, you know, supposed to like reflect, give back. And I just think it's a great introspective period. I don't know if I've been holier than usual per se, but I have been thinking way more. So
I love that you're thinking about that. Here's my one question about that. I like it all. The idea of giving to charity or doing charitable work, very good. Introspection, always good. Asking for forgiveness, great. But really, like, if I'm nice to Dad, God's going to say, okay, this year,
it's just like in these 10 days, you should be more intentional with how you're acting.
I disagree with that. And I actually think that's wrong. And I'm going to look it up for next week. I don't think that's true because it doesn't come down to the 10 days of awe. It comes down to your whole life being intentional.
I'm not saying that God is only judging your 10 days of awe, but I'm saying let's be a little bit more mindful during these days.
I like the mindfulness. I just don't
They
think
wouldn't call
it's
them
more
the
important.
days of awe if they weren't more important.
Yes, but in the days of awe, you're supposed to be introspective and you're supposed to consider your actions. I don't think it's that I'm supposed to run around like giving charity to everybody. So it's like a payoff.
No, I'm not saying, I mean, knowing the religion, it could be, but no.
No, that's not nice.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
My
but
God.
That's not nice. Don't put that out there. That's not
I'm
nice.
not perpetuating stereotypes about us.
You are.
Okay, so really what I'm saying is I'm not saying that you have to do all this stuff to make up for it. I more so feel like if you were to do something like bad in these days of awe, that everybody's going to know it.
I don't know if that's true either. I think, though, that the days of awe are a very useful tool to be able to, and you could do this. I mean, lots of people do this on their birthday. You take a look back at your year and you think about how have I behaved? What have I done? Am I good? Should I be doing other things? What is helpful to society? I mean, I think it's always good to think about that. So I love that you're thinking about that.
I really don't like all of the heat I've been met with for this.
I just think we need to look into that because I don't think God's saying, good job on that. I'm going to make you a millionaire this year.
But he's watching closer.
Is he though? And is he a he? And is he a real?
He's watching closer. Okay. Hashem is all around.
I'm not sure about this. I don't know. I don't know whether or not there is a being. I just think.
This reminds me of something that a friend told me. One of my friends went to like maybe like everybody knows this and this was new to me, but my friends who went to religious school one day in like maybe elementary school, maybe middle school, I forget what they told me. When they were kids, they had a day and the teachers were like, we're going to show you what God looks like. Do you know about this?
No.
Like, you'll be able to see God. Like, we're going to show you God.
Someone this happened to?
Yeah.
Okay.
They like apparently do this at the Jewish schools.
Okay.
They're like, we're going to show you God.
And what, you look in the mirror?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I thought that it was going to be something else. When I heard this, I was like, oh my God, I've never heard of this happening before.
Yeah.
Do you think that's crazy?
No, I think I get it. You look in the mirror because
like God operates within all of us and like blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But like, I'm just saying, like, as a kid, I would have been so excited. I would have been freaking out.
Because you thought it was the older man with the long
Yeah, duh.
hair.
I'd be meeting literally Zeus from Hercules. Like, I would have met him and like been so hype.
Okay. Well, no, it's you.
Okay.
And I'm not
the
even
fact
sure.
that you even guessed it is so crazy.
Listen, I know my Jewish education.
Yeah, I mean, it totally is. You didn't know that trick, though.
No, I didn't. But it makes sense.
It's such, like, it feels so classically Jewish for that to be the thing.
Yeah, I
do.
like it. I love that. I mean, there are some things in Judaism that are amazing. Okay, can we move on?
Some things.
Some. I mean, there are things that I don't necessarily agree. I mean, stoning an eye for eye, I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah, it's
in a
true.
lot of the stories, women are not treated equitably. That's an upsetting thing. You know, I mean, there's the gay community. I don't know. You're neither here nor there with whether or not it's acceptable according to certain sects of Judaism.
Wait, I thought that there was, like, gayness in the Torah.
We'll be double checking that, but I think
totally
the
think
ultra religious do not believe.
Right. But they don't
the
like
gay
us
community.
anybody.
That's true. They don't like anybody
us.
except themselves.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I do just want to say, pointing out, I know I have her on the brain, but doesn't Ava look so much like Selena Gomez today? I think you do. She got married this weekend.
This
I
is
think
literally,
you look like her.
it's because you forgot to talk about her earlier and you're trying to find a segue.
No.
I'm not looking like Selena.
Ava does. She looks like Selena Gomez because Ava got her hair cut, and I think she looks like Selena.
And Selena's married.
She is, and I'm very happy for her, and Will couldn't be more
You know that
excited.
she's married to a Jewish man.
Benny Blanco is
Yeah,
Jewish?
that's not his name.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, you didn't know this?
I didn't. Now we have to fact check Benny Blanco's
No.
name.
He wears like a high all the time or something.
I also have to fact check that. I've never seen it.
Is Benny.
Anyway, she had. Did you see her picture with the bridesmaids? I just showed it to you. Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and
It's
Ariana
iconic.
Grande. Holy whoa!
Benjamin Joseph Levin is Jewish.
Oh, I love
she
that.
is now Selena Levin.
I love that.
And she
I
actually
wonder
posted with balloons that said Miss Levin.
Wow, I love that. Anyway, she got married. Okay, I'm going to say my hate. So I know that since we're talking about religion, I'm going to politics also. I have to. I just have to. So this week, I walk the dog in the morning, and there are a lot of Latino men who stand outside buildings because they're going to be working on apartments and doing some of the work. And then last night, I was walking the dog, and there was a delivery man who was Spanish, and he loved Liney, and so he stopped to talk to me and to Pat Liney, and he loved him. And then also on the streets during the day on Broadway, you see moms with their kids, like on the street corner, sitting on Broadway, like trying to sell tamales and trying to sell candy. And I just find it shameful. These people are just trying to make a decent wage and a decent living, and I just find it shameful that in a country of immigrants, we are sending these people away, and it must be terrifying to be these delivery people and to be these men who are working in the buildings. And you know what? They're not taking jobs. They're doing jobs that we don't want to do. And it's just very upsetting to me. And you see just these little kids. Do you see them on the
Yeah.
subway? Like moms wear babies in slings and they're trying to sell candy on subway cars. It is very upsetting.
Apparently, Bad Bunny, who's also doing the Super Bowl halftime show,
Yeah.
is not touring in the U.S. because he's scared that ICE is going to stand outside of his shows.
I get it. Did you see they arrested the superintendent of Iowa schools? I mean, it's absurd what's going on.
That's crazy.
Yes, illegal immigrant, they say. They arrested him. We have a friend who told us that someone who's beloved in her office got picked up by ICE.
Really? Oh my God. It's so sad.
So I have to say, my hate this week is we are a democracy and the land of opportunity for all immigrants because most of us are immigrants here. We need to do better.
An excerpt from Schoolhouse Rock. My grandmother came from Russia.
Oh, God.
A satchel on her knee. My grandfather had his father's cap he brought from Italy.
Wow, you remember
they heard
that.
about a country where life might let them win. They took the ferry to America, and there they melted in. The great American melting pot. The great American melting pot.
I do not know that one from Schoolhouse Rock.
5 great ingredients, liberty and immigrants. Oh, what a stew, red, white, and blue.
Nice.
Thank you,
Wow,
everybody.
Ava's singing. Whoa, every episode we need Ava singing.
Guys, like,
I can't believe
honestly,
you remembered that.
Thanks. I remember everything. Schoolhouse Rock was really formative for me.
We've discussed this. Why do you remember it? Because
what is it? And Jupiter's big, and Saturn shows off its rings. Uranus was built on a funny tilt, and Neptune is its twin. And Pluto, little Pluto, is the
What
farthest
planet were
planet
you?
from the sun. I just said Uranus was built on a funny tilt.
Yeah, but they didn't remember
No,
that.
but they could see my
Ava
facial
was Uranus.
expressions.
Uranus.
Everybody
Yes, she was.
remembers that.
Uranus, as I call it. Okay, what's
Auntie
your
Fried
hate?
has a picture of it. I know she does. There is a picture of me holding a sign that says Uranus in a big
Was
circle.
that called like Interplanet Janet?
Interplanet Janet? She's
Yeah.
a galaxy girl, a solar system miss from a future world. She travels on a comet with her.
Keep going.
Okay.
Too much singing.
There's never been a planet Janet
Okay,
hasn't
what do you hate?
seen. Okay, so I guess my hate is like inherently political, even though like it's totally not. But like seriously, the weather right now is so fucking hot, and it just makes me think that we're all gonna catch on a big ball of fire and like blow up and die. Like seriously, it's October and it's 78 degrees. Like there's not gonna be a planet for anybody's children to inhabit, and I don't know why we're not talking about that one more. Because like everybody's
I think
talking
people
about,
are.
I want kids. Where are they gonna live?
I think people are talking about it. I think you may not be talking
No.
about it.
I know people are talking about it, but I mean in this specific area.
Greta Thunberg is talking about it.
She's on the flotilla.
Or she was.
Actually, like I read somewhere that the people on the flotilla all turned against Greta.
No.
I heard that she's unpopular
now I'm
on the
gonna have to
flotilla.
fact check that.
I was hearing that there was major flotilla
was
controversy.
It's not recent. That was
No, there's there's a recent flotilla.
Oh,
They're
I'll
on another
check.
mission.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sailing the high seas.
Okay.
No, I've obviously like always had this thought at the back of my mind, but I'm more so am thinking about the conversation around like reproducing. Like nobody's like, like where are children gonna live? Everybody's just like getting pregnant.
I don't think everybody's getting pregnant. I thought your generation is opted not to have children.
I mean, I don't know a single person my age that has said I'm not having kids because they're not gonna have anywhere to live.
Right, that's true. They're saying no, but aren't people saying they're not having kids because it's such a crazy, horrible world?
No, not that I know.
Really?
Anyway, that's my hate. Like, seriously, am I the only one thinking about? I mean, to be fair, like, I've never had a fondness for children, as we know. But, like, seriously, now more than ever, like, it's 80 degrees in October.
Yes.
Like, your child is going to be deprived of water, like
no, I think it's going to end up
land.
being one of those horror movies that have like the typhoon coming and
Yeah,
washing
and
everyone
everybody's
away.
gonna like die.
Or like we're gonna blow
I mean,
up.
Florida's about to be underwater. I don't know what's going on around these parts, but Manhattan's an island.
Yes, it is, which means
Mars is red.
okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
So that was our love and hates. I think my singing was good today.
I just think it's not as exactly Selena Gomez. Since you look like her, I'm waiting for her
I'm
to
not
sing.
trying to be Selena, okay? Like, let's just clear one thing up. My brother loves me, my mother and father in that order, Linus, and Selena Gomez.
It's true.
So I have to say, like, yeah, I like the Wizards of Waverly Place, but like, I actually live with a Selena fangirl who loves her more than anything. Like, might even give up Linus for adoption to meet her. Don't you think?
Possibly. He did go to Murders in the Building to go stand outside the filming because
So
it's
he
in
could
our
see her.
neighborhood, so he could see her a couple times. Yeah, he likes her a lot.
So
He really,
I can't
you know
even
why?
compete.
She's been through a lot. She's had a hard life, and her story resonates with him. He likes, Will is always someone very compassionate.
He also
to
loves
people.
Demi, though.
He does. He loves Demi too, and they, they're no longer.
I know Demi wasn't in the
But
wedding.
she also went. Well, they're not. I don't think they speak anymore, do they?
You're way more tapped in through Will.
I think they
don't
don't
know.
speak.
We can have Will call in next week about all the
Okay.
Selena stuff.
I think he's happy for Selena. He wants her to be happy. I thought Will told me that, and I will fact check this. I thought she's the most followed person
she
on
is.
Instagram.
Wait, maybe Ronaldo, but like, yes. But I don't know if Will's happy for her. You need to ask him.
No, I think he's happy that she's happy. He wants her to be happy. And by the way,
I don't
liked
know
her
how he feels
dresses.
about Benny.
I liked her dresses. I know. I'm not sure about Benny. I saw an interview with them. I wasn't sure. Okay.
All
Benny,
right.
I need to know more about you.